Correct. So I'm Ravi Sharma, founder and CEO of SOS India Private Limited. SOS stands for Solution Overall for Shipping. We are LR class, IR class, and class NK approved IHM service suppliers. So today, agenda of this meeting is to demonstrate the IHM maintenance portal. We have our IHM Part 1 preparation portal also, but for today we will be sticking it to the IHM maintenance only. So I am sharing my screen. Please let me know, sir, if it is visible to you. Can you see the screen,
Yes,
sir?
yes,
So
yes.
first thing we will do is we will create a profile. This is our link for the portal. So we will give you an email address for the shore office, and we will be creating similar profiles for the ships also. So first I am trying to go with the shore based access portal you will have. So we will give, this is just for a demonstration only. So we will give you, but you will confirm the email ID and the credentials, login credentials will be sent to you over the email address. And then when we will add all of your fleet in your dashboard. So this is how you will be able to see your fleet, and this is basically your dashboard where you will be able to monitor all your ships history in different colors here. You can monitor their PO records at one place, their onboard training records, crew briefing records, material declaration records, and STOC supplier declaration of conformities which we have received. Here you have all of your ships in one place. We will go there first. The first and foremost thing you will need to do is, as per the IHM compliance or the regulation from Hong Kong Convention, you have to assign one person for the IHM maintenance purposes on the shore also. One person on the shore and generally two persons on the shore on the ship. One master being overall in charge, and generally second engineer and chief officers are the responsible people who are going to be assisting to do the data entries and everything. So here we simply designate a person. We can because all these records will be going in the automatic records. That's why we need to change it so that and if you have like here I will just type something then so suppose you have a like we have got big fleet and we have got obviously many superintendents, so you can select the vessels which are under that particular person. So there is a flexibility of that. Then we can save this. Okay, obviously we have to put the date. So this is how we designate the person on the shore, and then it becomes on record. Then from all the ships you have in your fleet, you can simply go from your dashboard and you want to see. Suppose if you want to monitor the history of this vessel, you simply go to this vessel. When you click on the vessel, you will be able to see a graph of. This is first the IHM, the exactly what is contained in the IHM for that particular vessel, and you will be seeing a graph of the PO records and everything here. This is also year wise. So whichever year we will start, obviously the data will be populated from that year only. You can see it in one time. You can see a year. So when you go to the IHM maintenance tab, these are the particulars, ship particulars. This is not editable. You just need to have it. And this is the IHM maintenance. This is also, it will be done from our side. Whichever IHM you will provide to us, we will feed it into the portal so that it will be uploaded here. And then this is the IHM maintenance part. This all things our team will be doing. This is for you to just have a look of the records which are building up. So here you can, in the IHM maintenance sections, you can see all the POs that are being created and all the onboard training records in that particular vessels, onboard designation person records who are assigned to that vessel, all these things, MD records. This all data you will be able to see here. And here is the report center. You have a flexibility of generating report. Either you want to choose the time period or from the moment we start up to the date. If you simply click on the till today, you have 2-3 options. So I'll just go with this. You can generally we are supposed to provide this only, IHM maintenance report. So you simply click on it, and it will take some time because it has to compile all the data. So just it will be a minute only. Yeah. So we have got this IHM maintenance report for that particular vessel. So this will be showing the vessel's name, the details, the report number, and the duration. So in this report, if you will see, we will have all the this report will be sufficient for to justify everything, because it will have data of initial IHM as well as the IHM maintenance also. So I'll go one by one quickly. So first, this is a standard report, so we don't need to worry about that it is being acceptable or not. It is based on the MEPC guidelines only. So this is how you will be receiving the initial IHM report. Wherever the hazmats are contained, those records will be there, and then coming to the IHM maintenance part, for that duration, first thing is, again we have to see the addendums to the IHM. Once the initial IHM is uh, prepared and certified, after that it should be maintained and updated throughout the entire operational life. So we call that addendum to the IHM due to the maintenance, if as you can see here. So whatever changes that are going to be coming to the IHM due to the IHM maintenance, or once the IHM is certified, we will be reflecting all of those changes here. Then again, all the records, we have to show all the records also, like who are the designated persons, who are the responsible persons on board. So each and every person will have their own sign on date, and it will be like the thorough record as long as we create.
Ravi, one question in between. You
Yes, sir.
said you'll be making addendums. So this addendum needs to be approved by class or anything?
It depends, sir. If it is, there are two tables in the IHM. I just don't want to confuse you with too much of the knowledge. There is one table, like suppose, example, everyone is familiar with the asbestos. So asbestos falls under the table one. So if there is an item of table one, if it is, we have to consult with the class, because it affects our safety construction certificate. So in those cases, we either we remove them or we install them. Like if the asbestos was already there at the time of certifying the IHM, and we have a window of 3 years period to remove that contraband, to have it abated. So in that case also we have to inform the class.
No, no,
But
no.
there are other
Okay, okay,
items
okay. And there
like,
is no asbestos. Asbestos anyway you don't find on ships.
yes, sir. I'm
So
just
what
giving
all?
you an example.
Yeah, what is this addendum consists of then?
Then the second part is going to be like, again, obviously, we do not have TBT paints or anything. So in table one, hardly there will be anything that we need to concern with the class. But in table two, here I will show you one more time. Here. So generally in this table, what happens is, we have to enter about the batteries and all heavy metals basically, because either it is nickel cadmium or the lead acid battery, it's still a heavy metal, and it is a part of the hazmat in the as per the IHM regulations. So we will be whenever the batteries are like new batteries are installed, whenever the old batteries are getting handed over, we will have to update these entries in.
Okay.
That we will be doing, yes, sir. Because see, the idea is, whenever any job or any service you are requesting from a vendor, you will be issuing them a PO. So our team is going through all the POs you will provide to us, so that we can always track which item is coming. So we will update it as per our own best practice. So this
Okay.
is how all the records are going to be. This is how all your training records will be stored here, and this is how records of MDs and everything will be recorded. So if a surveyor will ask, he can directly verify this. But if he needs to see the MDs also, so he can simply click on it, and it will be a separate link will open, and then he can look into that also, to just not to limit the size of the reports. We are trying to keep it at bare minimum, because we understand how expensive and important the data is on board. So the only thing that will be generated, which is bare minimum and most important. So this
So,
is
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
sir.
So vessel, all this thing will stay on the thing. Vessel need not have any paper copy on board. That's what you're saying.
Yes, sir. We will not. Yes, sir. So this is what you can simply submit to the survey from shore also. And next, I will be showing you the ships portal. They can also. Yes, sir. No need to share save any paper copies. We will be saving this data for as long as we will be in existence. We will be saving it in our cloud. So it is not going anywhere. And from time to time, if you will be needing, we will be generating quarterly reports and giving it to you as well, the quarterly reports. So there are multiple locations where the data is at least there. So this is how what you will be. This is for your monitoring only. So let me go to the ship now. What the ship will be able to see. So this is the particular individual ship's dashboard. Again, they will be able to see all the history so far of the POs of the IHM and everything. And here, the first thing that we have to do is, as per the SMS, we will define. It's a standard practice which we have written here, which we are doing with other clients, like the overall in charge and the responsible persons. Like overall in charge is always master, and the responsible persons to update the inventory on board or keep it in the check are generally second engineer and chief officer. It's totally up to you. There is no hard and fast rule anywhere in the regulation. You can designate chief engineer if you feel so. You can designate fourth engineer, whatever is your company practice. So first, whoever the in the master and the responsible person, whenever they go on board within the 15 days, like whenever they go on board, they will have to add their credentials here. Like I have already created one for, but I'll create for you again also. They have to put in basic details because all this data is getting generated in the you see in the IHM report, that who are the person who has taken training on board also. This training also I am going to go through. It is everything is populated in the portal itself. So the person will create their own. So this will help us keep a track of the people who were and their duration also at
So,
that which
yeah.
time they were on board.
So who all needs to be trained on the ship? Those two people
Sir,
who are assigned.
sir, that training there are two things. The one is we are using two terms to avoid the confusion. One is the training that you can see here. I'll go through. One is briefing. Briefing is training is for the responsible people, that like the master I'm talking about. They should be aware, more aware. They should have more knowledge about the IHM items and hazmat items which are arriving on board. What are the regulations is, and then every 3 months they need to attend this training within the 15 days as per our recommendation. If you want it to be 30 days, it can be done 30 days. So what I'm basically saying is they need to, within the 15 days of arriving on board, they need to create their profile and start the training here. I'll go through it. And then every 3 months, just like we are having all the briefing and drills on board, monthly drills and monthly trainings on briefings on board. So we have suggested every 3 months a briefing can be done to the rest of the crew. And briefing can be given by the people who are responsible, or the master like the chief engineer, or the second or the chief officer or the second engineer, whoever we are designated the responsible person. So first they will create their profile here, create their put their entry here so that it is logged. And there is nothing mandatory, like when like suppose if he's like relieving somebody, he can simply edit his sign off date of the other person and then create his own entry. The next person will put the next person's previous person's sign off date.
But
Then they simply go to
Ravi,
the yes, sir.
why this training records are required for IHM?
Sir, generally it's part of the. So there are there is very little guidelines given on the how on the IHM maintenance procedure. For IHM maintenance, we have got the entire MEPC guidelines big time. But for that, they have given in very what you can say short paragraph. So it's mostly open to the interpretation. But the idea is the person, from my previous experience, I am saying maybe your people are more aware. I'm not trying to undermine anyone. But lately, what I have seen is this IHM, about the IHM, many people, they do not have idea. Even the shore people or the ship people, they do not have much idea. Because I have seen in the handing over, taking over time also, people are not taking IHM into consideration. Then later on, when the class is coming, there is no record of IHM is found. And the people who are there, they understand what they now after 4 or 5 years of existence of IHM, they understand what exactly is IHM, but they do not know little bit in depth. Like, if you need to have little bit more knowledge about it. So it's not like a hard, very difficult training and everything. It's just to spread more awareness. See, from my example, from my perspective as a tutor also, I have been running a training institute in 2017 also. I understand that training is the biggest tool we have if something new is coming to understand
No, no, okay,
people.
but
So,
I don't think it is mandatory kind of thing, right?
sir, it is, sir, if you want to do it, it is there. If you don't want to do it, it is still there, sir. Like, we are not choosing, we are giving you an option to, so that if some, because at certain point, if the surveyor is
See,
asking, okay, how do you know it about?
why I'm telling is if there is any hazardous material, we should have a plan to dispose it, right? And we have to propose to the flag. And
Yes, sir.
the whatever material we are supplying is free from asbestos. So what is the need for this training?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. No, sir, that is what I'm trying to say. Most of the people, they only know about the asbestos only. As per the Hong Kong Convention, there are 13 hazardous materials which should be considered. And as per the European Union Ship Recycling Regulation, EU-SRR, there should be 15 elements. The person on board needs to know what are the hazards associated with the which type of uh, hazmat, which type of hazmat can be found in which sort of parts of the ships. Same thing goes for the crew also. So we are trying to make it easy for you also. And to be honest, it will be it's for you also to showcase that, okay, we are training our crews in such a manner that they know what is IHM, what are the parts IHM should have, what are the hazmat it should contain, and what are the hazmat that can be found. Because only asbestos is not there, so there are other
I
13
know, I know.
elements.
It's not only asbestos, but share us the this thing, the MEPC circular where to say that training has to be imparted. Anything, anyway. But
Sir,
this
it's
thing,
okay. As I said, if you want them to have it, they can have it. If you don't want to them to have it, then still it's okay.
no, no. If it is required, then we'll have it. If not required, we'll not have it. And another thing, you will be getting this MD and this thing, this thing, the from material declaration and uh, SOC from the vendor, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So there are three steps in that. First step is we provide you a HM extract that you update in your SMS. Second thing, like, you simply update your email header. You must be already doing so. You simply mention that, okay, this section about a small section about the IHM compliance, and you put our name also, that this company will be following up for the MDs and STO. Then again, the next step is to have for us to have the PO information. As I told you, there are two ways to do that. One is, some companies, because we are not into spare parts or anything, so there is no conflict of interest for us. So what most of our existing clients are doing is, they simply put us in the CC of that email, because they do not want to do the extra work to take out all the POs and upload in the Excel sheet, and then they simply put us in the CC, and then we take the item details, what exactly items they are being ordered, and who is the supplier. So we will update that thing in the our portal, and then we will, from portal only, we will start communicating with the vendor. If the vendor, and again, sometimes the vendor is like, they do not have the format, so we will be sending them a filled up format. They can simply sign and stamp it. So that's how we will be collecting the data. Now also, yesterday also, we have confirmed with the Alphonse Ship Management. They have got two ships. They told us the same thing, that they will keep us in the CC. I told you we have both the systems. We have a portal generated Excel sheet. That portal understands. I will show you this.
No, so suppose
Uh,
we are giving the PO to the vendor. So you want us to keep union copy, or how it's going to work?
Both, sir. Yes, that's what I'm saying, sir. If you are see, there are why I said it, because there are pricing and all other details in there. Or basically, pricing details are there in the POs.
Yes.
So for the companies we are doing, they do not have any issue with that. So what they do is they simply put us in the CC for them. Because as I said, we are not a spare part supplier or any other thing. We are strictly into environmental consultancies only, like this IHM, IMO DCS, ship recycling, environmental related things, asbestos management and all. So we do not have any conflict of interest with the which spare part is being ordered and all. So they simply put us in the CC. But if like I was talking, I had given I am in discussion with SCA also. They said no, we will not be doing so. I am say in the same discussion with Rhine Marine also. They said we will not be able to do so. So we have another option, that we have got all these POs. Either we create manually, or simply we have got this sheet. If you do not want us to, if you do not want to give us the keep us in the CC, you can provide this detail in this Excel sheet to us, monthly basis, weekly basis, however it is convenient to you. You can provide it to us, and then we will start taking follow up with the vendors, because PO number is important. PO number has to be recorded also. PO number has to be conveyed to the vendor also. And when the vendor is giving us a material declaration, that material declaration should particularly be interlinked to that particular purchase order. So that is what we are doing in the
But
IHM report also, as I shown you. Like
yes.
here
So
you
in
can
this
see.
case, you don't need the line items of the PO,
I need, sir. I need, na.
but that the Excel sheet may, I think it's not showing any.
Yes, sir. Machinery details, make, model, items. There are so many things. This description, item descriptions, you have to mention each and every item there.
It's going to be a very difficult Excel.
Sir,
You
see,
want
somehow
us to
somehow I
you want
need to have the data, na, sir.
no. Okay, Ravi, you want us to fill this thing, which each and every details?
Sir, that is what I'm saying. How do you want me to provide the PO details? It's totally up to you. If you want to give it in your manner, my team will fill it in this Excel sheet. It is totally fine
Okay,
with me. I'm just giving it to you. We are just giving it so that if you do not have some system like that, at least we are having it for you. So the
okay.
easy,
This
that's why I was saying, sir, easiest way is to keep us in the CC, and already people are doing it. If you want to, I can show you the email also. It's not actually, I generally don't want to show because of because it belongs to some client. But if you insist, I can just show you a glimpse of it. I cannot share anything with you, but I'm just trying to tell you that this is how it's up to you how you want to give us the PO details and item details, because in each PO there are going to be so many items. So our team need to assess which item is relevant as per the IHM and which item is irrelevant. So we categorize them in the category of relevant and irrelevant in there. So I will show you here. So whenever the PO details you provide us, we start putting them in our portal, and then as per that material itself, we have to categorize into relevant or non-relevant category. For non-relevant, we just need to record it. For relevant categories, we have to do further proceedings, like which hazmat is contained, not contained. MDs, we have to interlink MDs also. So this type of process we need to do with each and every PA. So it's totally up to you. How do you want to share that information with us?
Okay. We'll see.
So the person, I will show you the example. I will share that circular which briefly says about the IHM guidelines. But if somebody wants, he can this simply goes here, and then they can start. It's for their own knowledge also. I think there is some problem. I'll look into it, but they can simply start the training here, and similarly there is a briefing plan. Briefing plan also, it's for the crew. It will be little bit more humble and more modest type of knowledge. So they will simply uh, type like, okay, how many people are on board, which date you are giving. Then they will be downloading this template. They can fill in all the details of the crew. The crew will sign it and everything, and then this is the briefing material for them to assist them, that okay, this type of knowledge that should be shared. Then this attendance sheet, they will simply only attendance sheet, they will simply scan it and upload it here, and then it will be recorded in the portal, something like that. So this is it. And then again, if the vessel is going into the dry dock or something, that has to be, because there are going to be major changes in the dry dock, including the hull painting, and so many systems are going to be overhauled, so many gaskets are going to be changed. So that also we need to take into considerations, because even if you did not have the IHM, suppose you had your vessel built in the Japan or Europe, and when you made the IHM, there was no asbestos on board. But later on, you sent your vessel to say Brazil, China for the dry dock. In China, India, Brazil, there is no strict guidelines for the asbestos. So the asbestos can still arrive on board. So we need to understand what sort of jobs that were enter the dry dock. Again, then our team will categorize, and we will make a cumulative list, and then we will send it to the you, or on behalf of you, to the yard, and then they will provide us material declaration for various things. So that also need to be taken into account. Then for each
Just
portal we
a
have got.
just a simple statement from the yard, like a yard gives it, okay, during the dry dock, no hazardous material asbestos are used in any of the repairs. That is not sufficient.
Sir, it cannot be said. It can depend on the surveyor who arrives on
Yeah,
board,
because
and
there will
the
be a whole
our
lot of,
idea is,
yeah,
yes,
the
sir.
whole thing is that when you go into dry dock now, I don't know how you people going to sit and decide what part
No, 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 sir. You
uh,
simply, in every dry dock, like we have been doing it for last almost 4 years for other companies. So
so what
what
do you do?
what has happened is they simply give us that dry dock like work done sheet they will provide us. So that work done sheet, the final work done sheet, whichever the work were finally confirmed and finally done, they will give us the work done sheet, and then we will go through. I know it is a little bit tedious job. I'm not saying, sir, it will be done within a day or two. It will take time for us also. There will be maybe over 200 or 300 items that were taken care of during the dry dock. But that pain is for us. We will take that pain. It will take maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month. We will simply go through it, and then obviously the shipyard, the dry dock, everyone has a liability and responsibility, because they are serving you as a client. So they are liable to provide the necessary documentation. What I'm saying is,
Like what
even if
document?
they give a single attachment, that is okay. But somebody need to assess and provide them the list that which items should be relevant under the and for this material declaration. Only one declaration that okay, whatever we did, it does not contain hazmat. It's more of a vague thing, and I don't think it's accepted or much appreciated.
But Ravi, normally the dock give one statement: the material used in dry dock were free from asbestos. They don't give any other statement.
Sir,
And
that is
after
what
the dry
slowly changing,
and
sir.
and after that dry dock is finished, they once bill is settled, nobody is going to entertain. It's very difficult to get the information on the details and the any documents from them.
Now, if you're asking, okay,
I know, sir. I
yeah,
understand
yeah,
the
yeah,
challenges.
because they did so many pipelines, they changed the gaskets. Now, if you're going to ask for MD and SDOC for all those gaskets, I don't know whether it was going to come or not. Yeah, are the yards
I
giving you
understood that,
that?
sir. I will not be asking for individual gaskets, no, sir. For as you mentioned, the gasket, for all the gaskets they use, it's one simple material declaration will suffice it. We don't need we I but that's what I was saying,
So
sir. We are going to categorize first.
yeah, has any yard been giving you this material declaration and SDOC for gaskets and all that?
Yes, sir, they give.
Which yards?
Uh, there are yards in China, sir. They are giving.
Okay.
Our clients' vessels have been going there. Whenever they provide, they even after the vessel is left, they are still assisting. Sir, I understand your concern. I understand your concern about the vendors also. That the vendors will say, "Nahi, we will pay us extra. You are increasing the burden." I understand, but this thing is happening universally, sir. In our region, in our Asian region, it
Yeah,
is coming a little
Ravi,
bit slow because of the Hong Kong Convention. But the European people have been doing it since 2021, and everyone is
Ravi,
happy to comply.
Ravi, can I share
Yes,
my
sir.
screen?
Sure, sir. Sure. Should we stop the demo
No,
for
it's
this?
okay.
Have you
Can I
finished
see the
Okay.
with
screen?
your?
No, no,
Just a minute. Yes,
can you
sir.
see the screen? This kind of statement you get from the yard. This is we have got it. We have done the docking in Costco, and this is the asbestos free declaration. You get it from the Costco.
Yes, sir.
There will not be anything else. Only this.
Yes, sir. So that is what I'm trying to say. If only asbestos is required, we will ask for only asbestos. If other elements they have changed, we will have to. Somebody has to go through it, sir. That's what I'm trying to say. We cannot. Uh, we are not just simply accepting whatever is being given to us. We are just adding one layer of filtering to it. That okay, we are reviewing everything and
And
then we have come to conclusion that it was sufficient. Obviously, sir, it will take time. Like the
in in
classes.
in
Yes, sir.
that follow up, there will not be any office intervention,
Uh,
or that
Sir,
will follow up.
we will be keeping that. We will be keeping you guys in the CC only. You don't
Okay.
need to do anything. We are keeping you in the CC so the client, the vendor, the yard, they know that we are genuinely asking something on behalf of you, and they know that you are your existing client, so they are a little bit compelled to comply. We will not be bothering you with these things until and unless the vendor is become so adamant that after following up 5 6 times after 2 3 months also he is not giving, then we can ask you to give some sort of ultimatum to the vendor because everybody has to comply. This there is no escape from this in like in coming time.
Okay, you can share this one.
Okay, sir. I will. It's about to finish only. I'll continue. Okay, so this is how the training part will be done. The whatever the ship staff can upload the whatever jobs were done in the dry dock, they can simply upload here, and then our team will follow from there.
What do
And
you mean? What do you mean upload in the portal? You mean they have to
so
list
we
down
are
all the jobs
keeping.
done by the
Yes,
on?
sir. Generally,
I don't.
there is a work done sheet, no, sir.
So ship staff is not going to upload this here.
You can give it us on the email, and we have just kept an option here. However, you want to give us, it is fine with us. If you want to give us over the email, then also we will upload it here to keep in our record so that it stays forever here. It is not lost anywhere.
No, no. What is that? What you want here? The direct report.
Simply like if there is a either the dry dock or suppose there was a big uh, big retrofit project was there or anything was there which was big and
Any
it
repair.
like a BWMS installation. So anything was there that is big enough in the eyes of the IHM compliance, the ship staff or somebody needs to record it as per the IHM compliance. So they can simply repair, major repair, retrofit or dry dock. They can simply upload the document here and then our team will follow. Options, this is not a there. If you see, these are not the mandatory. Suppose there was only a big repair with the main engine. So obviously it needs to be considered. So they will simply upload the entries and which workshop done and everything, and then they can use the before and after image if it is applicable. Otherwise, as if we are talking about the dry dock, they can simply upload the work done sheet here. They will upload it here, then we can access it, and then we will go through the entire sheet, and then we will make a subsequent relevant items list, and then we will approach the shipyard. Or the job list is already confirmed, no sir, when the ship is like once we go into the dry dock within few days, which are the jobs we are going to do, the job confirmation is already in. So at that time also you can provide it to us, so that we will also start filtering out the contents, and maybe before the vessel leaves we will send an email to the yard, so they will know that okay, their payment is not done yet, then they will be obviously little bit more compelled to more cooperative with these things. So after this, we have got a help center. Any queries? This help center is in your companies also. Whatever queries you may have, you can add like anything you can send it to us. Our team will review it. You need any credentials? Whoever credentials anybody needs, they are going to be available in the portal itself. Then the report center is for the ship also. If they want to generate the IHM summary report or the or see for the we are talking about all the scenarios. If the vessel has contained items, then also it is okay. If they do not have any contained items, then also it is okay. But they will always have the contained items like heavy metals. Batteries are always going to be there. Mercury lamps are always going to be there most of the time. Thermometers are also going to be there. So they will be all part of the IHMs. So generally the practice is you have to put the IHM stickers like in the lifeboat battery. If the IHM is containing, so you have to put a IHM sticker there, so that the people can generate from here. Also, they will also have the same access to generate the report. If the surveyor asks, okay, show me the IHM data of 2024, they can simply select the dates here, and they can simply download the IHM report down there in the soft copy, and they can share it to the surveyor or whoever is on board seeking it. So this is how it's the whole entire procedure is done and recorded.
So this
now
means
you
ship
can
should
ask
have
them.
a good internet connection if they have to access this over the.
Yes, sir. The internet is required, sir. Nowadays, it's like it's not such a problem for internet also. Like most of the time, it is there. So whenever they are in port, it's a simple portal. That's why we are not making it a application or something. It's just like a website. Whenever they are in port or something, they can do it there. That was the other reason I told you that we are trying to keep the minimal data in the reports. We are providing more links than the data, so that the final report, when it's generated, it does not take much of the size. Because right now we are talking of starting after 5 years or 6 years. Obviously, the data is going to be amount to a certain size, but for obvious reasons, we have to keep that record. And yeah, one more thing I forgot in this client demo. Just let me go to the help center of this also. You have got help center here also. In this, you can as from shore office also can correspond with us if they have any query. Then you can have access to all our credentials here all the time. If you need for your internal audit for the DOC and everything, you will need to do that internal audit. And then whatever the IHM extract you will be needing to update in your SMS, you can also find it here. So
You
I
mean
think
this is already you already provided
we
this,
will be providing.
you have to just put this into our SMS.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will be providing you everything. A sample one, just like I told you, whichever
Yeah.
we have
Okay.
understood. If you want some changes, we will amend it and then we will give it to you. This is here kept in the record so that like later on nobody is confused that okay, which document we gave you, because our laptops have a tendency to get format and so many things can happen. So that's why we are keeping this everything in the cloud, so that even if you lose access, even if your data is lost from your computer PC, we will still have it. Whatever we give you, it will always be there. Okay, sir. So, do you have any? I know it was too much information, but those training and all, it's. I will show you that MEPC guidelines with you. Then you can also confirm. And as I said, if you want people to do it, it is good for them. They will be learning only. There is nothing like it's an exit exam or something that if they do not pass, there is going to be some consequences. It's just for the it's just for the better awareness of the our ship's crew. Even if the hazmat is not there on that particular ship, but who knows if they go to the next ship, maybe it is containing there. So that particular time we cannot we cannot filter out the people like that. So it's better to have it universal system as per your SMS. That okay, all your fleets are having the same sort of training. Uh, should I stop sharing it now, sir?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
okay, I'll stop the recording also, sir.
Yeah, when we say